If you guys watch my channel, you know that I'm really into storage. This one here is by, I guess it's Gigimundo or Gigmundo, but I'm gonna say Gigimundo because it sounds cool. They reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review this external USB4 NVMe. I love USB4 devices because they're fast. You get significantly faster transfers. Looks like it's got a fan built in. It's all metal design, so it's gonna have passive cooling from the metal, active cooling from the fan. 40 gigabyte per second is gonna give you nice transfer speeds. Yeah, that's probably around there, probably something like that. So if you go over the USB-C connector, you'll get faster speeds, right? So that to that there, you should get USB 4 speeds if you have a USB 4 capable device. You go like that, I believe it'll drop down to USB 10. So you'll get a slower speed, but some devices don't have USB 4 or you just don't care. Like for a game drive, probably won't matter, so you can just use that. Okay, so this is a USB 4 capable device here. I wanted to go USB 4 rather than Thunderbolt 4 to start. We can do that on Mac later, just to kind of see what's going on. I'm doing a test here. This is weird because it says 100% bad and then temperature 0. So just so you're aware, that is probably just a sensor issue realistically, right? Power on count 0 hours, like it doesn't even make sense. 5 count 0 hours doesn't make sense. So realistically what we're seeing here is probably just, it's not reading the sensors properly, which is whatever, it is what it is. That's just something to be aware of. Be an error or something because drive failure, no drive warning. I think it's just a bad sensor. Something weird with Windows is just like I'm freaking out because otherwise it's fine. See, temperature exceeded. The thing is cold. Feels very cold, right? And it shows a 0. So just be aware of that. It's going to be a little hard to measure. It's probably just a bug or something with Windows, but the speeds are so far good. So we'll just let that run through and we'll see how it performs in the end. But you're getting USB 4 speeds, upper USB 4 speeds. No issues there whatsoever, so that's totally fine. Last step here is to benchmark on a Mac, because why not? I think a lot of people will be using this with their Mac. Mac come with garbage storage. This is a Crucial X9 right here. Normally I don't actually show other brands in a video because it's not about that. However, in this case it kind of is, because that's just going to be a USB 10 gigabyte per second, so we should be getting around 1,000-ish megabytes a second transfer here. Yeah, like that there. And that's, designed for Mac. It's actually like Crucial for Mac or something. Yeah, Crucial X9 Pro for Mac. It's fine. 1,000 megabytes a second reads. I guess that's how that's interpreted. 840 writes. Fine, I guess. Whatever. I mean, it'll be fine for most things. But we'll do this Gigimundo, Grand Access. exFAT, this is actually a different format. It's not an APFS, so technically it's at a disadvantage here. But that's fine. Yeah, see, it's fine. I could probably throw it in APFS and have it go quicker, but I want to be able to have a device I can swap between Windows and Mac. So, oh, that's weird. Why did I not write? Let's do it again. Yeah, there we go. It's weird program. Yeah, so it looks like you're getting around 3,000 megabytes a second, pretty much, yeah, 3,115 megabytes a second, or 3.15 gigabytes, right? 2.85 gigabytes writes, exactly as anticipated. If it was APFS, it would run technically faster, but I don't want it to be in that. I want it to be an exFAT, so that it can, be swapped between a Windows device and a Mac. Let's check the internal. It's faster than internal, like way faster. Isn't that funny? These Macs are so brutal when it comes to the speeds. This is a base model, like 256. Look at that. It's like, oh, I had this backwards, so let's read. Yeah, it's like the reads are fine on the Mac, but it's actually slower, significantly slower by writes, like 33, 34, 35%. So I mean, that's it. I don't need to do any more. It works just fine. It looks sleek, especially with the Mac. That it's like the same kind of deal. It runs fast. It runs 3 times faster, if not more than 3 times faster than these 10 gigabyte per second products for Mac. It runs faster than the Mac itself, right? So you take something like this, you hook it up to your Mac Mini, MacBook, whatever, your Windows PC, whatever, doesn't matter, and you're good. Temperatures are good too. This enclosure has never got hot once. It's actually like a following day. I think it's 2 days later. I was just messing around with it in Windows. Sometimes I just like to play with stuff more, and it never gets hot, realistically, at any time. It just kind of is always cool, even though, I mean, the whole thing is metal. It's going to load as a heatsink if need be, but the fact that it has actually active air passing through, it's good. Now you can't hear it. You're actually hearing a different one. That one is doing file transfer right now. This thing is really quiet. I'm going to bring it right up to the mic. Hear how annoying that is? Or how not annoying that is, right? I'm going to bring in this other one. This is really freaking annoying. Yeah, so even in terms of fans, this is was not related to this video. I just thought about it right now. It is actually significant. No, Steam, go away. It's significantly quieter than you might think. So this is a great product, the Gigimundo. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a pre-baked I think they come in 1 terabyte as well, but 2 terabyte is sweet. So if you're looking for a pre-baked NVMe, USB4 speeds, which I think is nowadays, I mean, just go for it. Get the USB4, get that extra speed. Most devices, AMD, coming with it now. Intel pretty much always has it. Macs always have it. So that's great. It runs nice and cool and seems stable and fine. So that's their Gigimundo. Very nice. Very good.